Truckin', got my caps cast in, keep truckin' like the doo-dah man. Together, more or less in line, just keep on truckin' on. Arrows and neon flashing markers on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, it's all the same street. Typical city involved in typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings. Dallas, got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York, got the ways and means, but just won't let you be. Most of the cats you meet on the street speak true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down on the street all alone. Truckin' like the doo-dah man once told me, you gotta play your hand. Sometimes you caught in the pen if you don't lay them down. Sometimes lights all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me what a long, strange trip it's been. What in the world ever became of Sweet Jane? She lost her spark, but you know she isn't the same. Living on reds, vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is ain't it a shame. Truckin' up to Buffalo, baby, thinking gotta mellow slow. Take time to pick the place to go and just keep truckin' on. Staring out the hotel window, got the tip they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before we travel, but if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in. Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin. Knocked down, it gets to wearing thin, they just won't let you be. Sick of hanging around and you'd like to travel. You're tired of traveling and you want to settle down. I guess they can't revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door and line out and look all around. Sometimes lights all shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me what a long, strange trip it's been. Truckin', I'm going home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and patch my bones and get back to truckin' on. Voila quoi! Truckin' by the Grateful Dead, off of their 1970 album, American Beauty. I think that the movie's title was inspired by that, probably. And it's funny, I find that I'm so enamored of so many songs that came out around my birth in 1970. So I must have been hearing that emanating through the car radio when my mom was tooling around, big and pregnant. That's my only excuse. Let's see, what else? We were doing some Neil Young and Crosby, Stills and Nash all around the same time period. Black Sabbath. And so that was good. This song was written, in 1970. It was released on November 1st, so almost a month before I was born. November 1st, 1970. And it was written by four of the band members: Jerry Garcia, Bob Weir, Phil Lesh, you've probably heard those names, and Robert Hunter, a lyricist. So they added a lyricist. And, it's about a drug raid in New Orleans during their concert tour. Busted down a Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin, knocked down, it gets to wearing thin, they just won't let you be. The Grateful Dead, man, if you know about them, they were just full of narcotics. It's amazing. It's just, when I hear about these guys, I mean, how did they survive? And actually this song was classified by the United States Library of Congress as a national treasure in 1997. Now, I think it was Bill Clinton who was president in 97, wasn't it? And he was, hey, I love that song. Can I have a little toke off that doobie I won't inhale? And the thing is that was their biggest hit until the surprise hit of Touch of Grey 16 years later, and that would be 1996. And 16 years later, that would be 1986. Touch of Grey came out in 86. Anyway, okay, so what I was going to say doesn't make any sense. I was going to say that it was put in the Library of Congress 1 year after that their second number one hit came out. Anyhow, so I don't know if there's any much more to say about that, other than that is, again, an homage to the heroic truckers of Canada who are being slandered by the media and by the government of Princess Justine. Now, it seems like what they're doing is they're going to try to starve them out. So I'm wondering if Justine's going to go full Tiananmen. I mean, Canada is a communist country by this point. So, people are calling for the military to go in, but it's just super invigorating what those Canucks are doing. Those cheeseheads, cheeser, hose off. And it's inspired similar rallies around the world. There's actually one coming to Paris, next weekend, or so they say. And so if all of you watching don't have any questions, I think I'll try to run through this again and then sign off. But feel free to chime in if you have any queries or requests. And if you're watching this on the tube of Ubes, please be sure to smash, like, share, subscribe, all that. Truckin', I got my chips cashed in. Keep truckin' like the boot-on man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep on truckin' on. Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, it's all on the same street. Your typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings. Dallas got a soft machine. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York got the ways and means, but just won't let you be. Most of the cats that you meet on the street speak of true love. Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days they'll know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down the street all alone. Trucking like the doo-dah man once told me. You gotta play your hand. Sometimes your card ain't worth a damn if you don't lay them down. Trucking up snow, still not that. Sometimes the lights are shining on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me. What a long, strange trip it's been. whatever became of Street Jane. She lost her sparkle, you know she isn't the same. Living on reds, vitamin C and cocaine. All a friend can say is, ain't it a shame? Trucking up to Buffalo, been thinking you gotta mellow slow. Take time to pick a place to go and just keep trucking on. Sitting staring out of the hotel window. Got a tip, they're gonna kick the door in again. I'd like to get some sleep before I travel, but if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in. Busted down on Bourbon Street, set up like a bowling pin. Lockdowns get to wearing thin. They just won't let you be. Sick of hanging around, you like travel. You get tired of traveling, you want to settle down. I guess they can't revoke your soul for trying. Get out of the door and lie down and look all around. Sometimes the lights all shine on me. Other times I can barely see. Lately it occurs to me, what a long, strange trip it's been. Trucking, I'm going home. Whoa, whoa, baby, back where I belong. Back home, sit down and patch my bones and get back trucking on. Voila, quoi. Okay. Well, I hope your Monday was good, or will be good. I hope it's going to be the best. Mine was stellar. A lot of walking. A lot of sun, actually. It was a nice sunny day. Anyhow, you know the drill. May the force be with you. Fight the power. Sic semper tyrannis. And fuck the police. Ciao for now.